Hello everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's Rachel here with another fun video about infusible ink, but this time we're talking about the Cricut Infusible Ink markers. And not only are we talking about the markers, but as you can tell from the title, we're going to be doing yet another comparison video. You know I love a good comparison, and today we are going to be testing out using Cricut Infusible Ink markers with the recommended laser printer paper versus the not so recommended regular printer paper. Now the reason I wanted to do this is number one, it's going to be fun, but number two, this printer paper is pretty expensive and Walmart does not carry it. We did have to go to a specialty printing shop, printer shop. But if you have like a Staples, an Office Max, and Office Depot, you should be able to go there and they should have this. But it was a little bit expensive. It was about $25 for this pack of paper. And of course, you know that regular printer paper is a lot cheaper. Now the markers are a pretty penny as well. So to save you from maybe wasting your money if this is a fail, then let me do this comparison for you. So we're going to use this cute little cut file from Maker's Gonna Learn. It's a little dingbat, a diamond. And if you like the diamond and you want to see, oh, our easy press has hit the correct temperature. But anyways, if you guys would like to see this cut file along with over 1,000 others, over 200 fonts, an exclusive members only Facebook group, free commercial licensing, and so much more, go ahead and click the very first link in the description below, because if your machine has, if you have a die cutting machine, that's compatible with SVG and PNG cut files, then you will love Maker's Gonna Learn. It is the ultimate die cutting community. We have over 3,000 like-minded crafters in the community right now, and it is an amazing little family over there, so definitely go check that out. But anyways, guys, today, like I said, we're going to be using laser printer paper versus regular printer paper. I'm going to be using the diamond, and I'm just going to fill it in with some of these colors, and then I'm going to be using it on a shirt here. This is a Cricut blank shirt for the infusible ink. So we've got stuff on the front, stuff on the back. This is like our little test shirt, okay? So we're going to be using this shirt, the bottom of the shirt, to test these two to see how well they hold up against each other. So I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So here we are in Design Space, and we already have our diamond in here, and we have it sized, and we're just going to size it. It's pretty small. It's 3.9 width by 4.4 height, and we just want it pretty small. You know, we don't want it too terribly big. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and tap that, and then over here where it says cut, we're just going to go ahead and select that. There's a little drop down menu here, and we're going to change it from cut to draw. And here on the markers, you can see that these are neon, and it says 1.0 here. So we're going to go ahead and click marker 1.0, and you can scroll down and see the neon and things like that in the infusible ink. So you can see what we're working with here, and I think I want the actual diamond to be blue. So I'm going to have the blue. So I'm going to scroll down, neon blue infusible ink. So I'm going to go ahead and select that and select apply. And as you can see here, this is what it will draw for us, the outline of our diamond here. So we're going to go ahead and click make it, and we're going to replace what was on the mat previously. And we're just going to do one, because we're going to do one on the laser printer paper and then the other one on the regular printer paper. So now we're going to hit continue. And here for our settings, you can see down here it says copy paper 20 pounds, but our copy paper is 32 pounds. So we're going to go to all materials and just search copy. And here you can see copy paper 32 pounds is right there. So we're going to go ahead and load our pen into our clamp A here, and go ahead and we will put our paper onto the mat here. So we're just going to go ahead, put the cap back on here. Go ahead, open up clamp A, go ahead and load it in till you hear that click. That is great. We're just going to move the iPad over now, bring in our mat. This is a very new mat. So here is the piece of paper we've got. This is the laser printer paper. So we're going to go ahead and line this guy up here. And once you have him on here, we're going to go ahead and load him into the machine. And now to make this super easy for us, what we're going to do is flip the mat over, and we're going to go with gravity. We're going to peel up from this side, making sure that we are being very careful as to not curl our design here. So doing this just really helps not to hurt that design, peeling up from gravity, that is. So once you have that there, then here is your design. And what we're going to do is load in our regular printer paper and go ahead and fix the settings on your, fix the material settings on here if your copy paper, your regular copy paper, is a different poundage, I guess I should say, because the laser copy paper was 32, but if your other one is a little bit less than that or a little bit more than that, please adjust that for that new setting. And while our other one is cutting, we're just going to take these markers here and go ahead and draw. We're just going to kind of fill in where our Cricut cut for us. So we're just going to do a little bit of drawing here. Everyone loves to draw. So I'm going to try my best to make every one of these a different color, just so we really can see the comparison here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw this while our Cricut is cutting. Now I know what you all are thinking, Rachel, oh my gosh, you need to go to art school. You're Picasso. Listen guys, I just did this for a little simple comparison. It's not beautiful, and I do want to note that on the orange and the yellow, the colors do want to bleed a little bit into the blue air outline there. It might be because it didn't have a ton of time to dry, not really sure why, but we're going to go ahead and move on. So I'm going to set this aside and unload our next mat because it is finished. And I'm going to go ahead and go with gravity just like we did earlier and peel this up. And then to save us some time, I'm going to go in here and cut this off. So I'm going to go in here and cut this. And I'm going to do the same with our other one here. And now I'm going to do the best that I can to color this one exactly how I colored this one. So we'll be back when I try to get these to match up. And guys, listen, I know now you're thinking, Rachel, how could you do that once and then twice? Listen guys, I don't know, I'm just that good. I know my drawing skills are lacking a bit, but this is just a test. I think these are pretty even, but here you can even see I've labeled them. This is for regular copy paper and this is for laser printer paper. I don't know why I said printer paper and then copy paper on this one. They're both printer paper. They both go in printers, but at least now we know for sure that they are, you know, they're labeled, so we know. And it should transfer on the shirt too. So we will see how this goes. So now that we've got these two colored, we're going to prep our shirt. And we have our Easy Press already preheated to 385 degrees, and we have the timer set for 40 seconds. And here is our Easy Press mat, and we're going to lay a piece of paper on here to keep it from any of the ink or anything like that wanting to come through. And we're just going to use the bottom of this shirt here. So I'm just going to pull the shirt in here. And here we go. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to widen this out for you guys a little. The first thing that we're going to do now is we're going to preheat the shirt. So we're going to go ahead, lay our Easy Press down on here, get out all the wrinkles that we see, any kind of wrinkles, and let this completely cool. So now that I have this squared away and all the wrinkles are out, all the excess moisture is out of our shirt, and it is cooled down, we're going to take our lint roller and we're going to take all of the lint off of this shirt. We don't want anything stopping us from having a flawless transfer. So we're going to go ahead and lint roll this a couple of times. And then once you're satisfied with that, we're going to set these side by side and heat them both at once. Now I do realize that I wrote these and they will be backwards once they're transferred, but hey, that's okay. And this would also be a great opportunity if you all had that heat tape to heat tape this down, you know, so it's secure, but we don't have that, so that's okay. We do, I just can't find it, guys. I'm so ashamed. But we're just going to take our butcher paper now, and we're going to lay our butcher paper down, and we're going to hit these both. They are going to be both hit for 40 seconds, okay? So we're just going to take or easy press here, and it is, these will be hit with light pressure. So I'm going to hit that, and then I'm just going to kind of lay my hands on here and just give light pressure, not a ton of pressure. So like I'm not pressing super hard down, you know, I'm just kind of laying my hands here, giving it a little bit of pressure. And I'm really eager to see how this turns out because Cricut does not recommend using the markers on regular copy paper. So that's kind of interesting, and I know what I want to do here is let these completely cool as well before we peel them off, or at least get a little bit less hot. So maybe a warm peel here, but we are done. So now I'm going to carefully pick up the Easy Press, lay it down over here, and oh my goodness, guys, look at this regular copy paper, regular paper here. It bled through the back a lot. I wonder if it's on my, oh yes indeedy it is. Looky here, guys. Well, we transferred it straight onto our butcher paper. That is so interesting. So I can't see any peaks, like I can't see if it's working well or not. I know that this paper turned a completely different color, which is a little bit wild, but this still looks white like the paper should be. We're gonna let these cool because they're super hot, and then we'll be back. Okay guys, these have cooled now, so I'm gonna reveal the, wow, the laser printer one. Wow, that is vibrant. Look at those colors. That's crazy. So you can see how it transferred on here, and the colors are just so bright. I know we were using the neon pack, but that is just such bright colors here. So this was the Glossy laser printer paper. It doesn't have to be glossy. We have Glossy. That's what we found at the store, and that's totally fine. But I'm really eager to see this one and how this one worked. So we're gonna, oh wow. Guys, I am so excited. This was ridiculous. Guys, you can't even see a difference. Let me get a little closer. Guys, you can't even see a difference. This was the regular copy paper. This was the laser printer paper. They were both drawn on here. You can see they were both drawn on. We used the Cricut on 385 for 40 seconds. You can't even see a difference. This looks awesome, guys. I love the vibrant colors. I love how crisp and clear the colors are. I love how this turned out, and I'm so excited and honored that I got to test this for you guys, so now you know. Well guys, I personally am blown away with this comparison. In my head, I really did not think that the printer paper, the regular printer paper, would do near as well as the laser printer paper, but today we were all proven wrong. You do not have to use laser printer paper when you work with the Cricut Infusible Ink pens. I mean, look at these colors. You cannot even tell them apart. I cannot wait to have this video go up and just share with the world that you do not have to spend $25 on a pack of paper just to get your already expensive infusible ink pens to work. So I cannot even tell a difference. I love it. I almost think that the regular printer paper made the colors more vibrant, and I don't know why. I guess I'm crazy. I don't know why I think that, but guys, this is something you definitely need to try at home. Maybe not on something as large as this, but definitely test small ones, test some small shapes, maybe cut out or have the Cricut draw a little heart and color in a heart and just see for yourself, test it for yourself. But I personally am blown away. So guys, do you have to use laser printer paper when you work with Cricut Infusible Ink pens? You sure as heck do not. It is so awesome. I'm so excited that we tested these markers and this worked. This was one of those comparisons that I actually didn't want to test beforehand because I wanted to see the reaction. I honestly didn't expect the regular copy paper to do anything, and the way it bled out of the back and bled onto our butcher paper, I was skeptical. But I'm a true believer, and I'm absolutely blown away, and I'm so excited that I got to do this video for you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed this comparison video. It's probably the most surprising comparison video I've had. I did not think it would go this way, but I'm really, really excited. I'll show you guys these one more time. You cannot tell the difference at all. At all. Go ahead, zoom in when I'm on the shot. When I'm on the top-down camera, zoom in. You cannot tell a difference. It looks awesome. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know I sure did. If you have any questions, please leave those in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Go ahead and click the very first link below if you want to see more of this amazing. I just can't get over it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm still like so excited. Go ahead and click the very first link below if you want to see more about Makers Gonna Learn, our ultimate die cutting community. You will absolutely love joining our family over there with over 3,000 like-minded crafters. As always, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day and stay crafty. Bye.